Good evening. Deeds speak louder than words. So today, our deeds are speaking louder than words. First year, we have achieved 7 selections, and second year, that is 2016, we have achieved 10 selections. So this all could be possible. So because of the continuous efforts that are made by our team members, plus the cooperation that has come from the aspirants. Some people have been nurtured from the preliminary level. Some people have joined at the mains level. So where the writing skills have been practiced, and the issues that are related to the writing practice, they have been verified very carefully. Every word was tested, every sentence was tested, and accordingly, the advices were given to them. And finally, success reached, and they went to the interview. And out of that, 10 selections we have achieved. So today I'm proud to announce that for the year 2016, so 10 people have been selected from our institution. So this all possible. So because of the continuous commitment of those people, number one. Number two, at the same time, I thank you all, thousands of you, continuously sending me the wishes. And but for your wishes, it could not have been possible. So, and this winning streak, this will be continued. Fine, of course, though I have lots of experience behind me with respect to offline coaching. So we are the pioneers in online. So the first year we achieved, second year also we have achieved, and third year, that is for the year 2017. So we already started our journey, and definitely I'm confident. So because I have many aspirants with me, so who are working so well, and we'll see the results by next year. So like this winning streak will continue, and hopefully the number of selections will keep on increasing. So year by year. That is the reason why. So today I am very much confident to say that our deeds are speaking much louder than the words. So right. So now, if you look at the consistency of the people, it is not just 1 day 2 day program, in fact. So you need to work consistently and continuously, so for 1.5 years to 2 years. And anybody who can do this, definitely, so you are going to crack this, right? So that is the reason why every time on every platform I tell you, just follow my guidelines. You need not read too many books, you need not write so much, but you have to read those books which have been suggested by me, and you have to practice in the same manner that has been suggested by me. And obviously, so you will be clearing this exam. And even with respect to interview also, I was updating you from time to time. Every time, this the latest issues have been updated to the candidates who are going to the interview. So meaning is simple. Tomorrow they are going to the interview, and even today night also I updated them. So with respect to the latest things that are happening, because who knows what is going to be the question tomorrow. And finally, the results are out, and I'm very happily announcing that. So we have the selections continuously, even for the second year too. And hopefully, so with all your best wishes, and by the grace of God, and this winning streak will continue. And it is not it is, and from now onwards, it is not the time for me so to celebrate, to enjoy, and this so to get relax on these matters. So but this is the time I realized that my responsibilities have been increased, right? And previous students are writing, present students are writing, in future also so many aspirants are going to come up. Obviously the responsibilities on me and my team, so they have been increased like anything. And we accept these responsibilities, and we go ahead with the same type of commitment, same type of dedication, with increased values, with increased ethics, right? Obviously, so we are also human beings, so we also learn from our mistakes, right? I'm not saying that for the first year, second year, so we did not commit any mistakes. I'm not saying that. Definitely there were certain mistakes, and we learned from those mistakes. Clear? Say for example, in the first year I mentioned very clearly to that batch that notes cannot be downloaded. You have to read the notes only from our site. So that was a decision that was taken during that time, and the notes was not permitted for downloading. But in next year, we changed the policy. We made it more flexible. That is the reason why. So the students have been permitted to download the notes. So now we can download the notes. But even today also, so I am not permitting for downloading the, this practice test papers. So because they are basically meant for the aspirants who joined our institution. So that what will happen, I can have lots of focus on them and I can guide them in a better manner. That is the reason why. So we have some restrictions. Of course, every institution has got its own policies and we also have got our own policies. And at the same time, whatever the policies we have and whatever the activities we are doing, everything is being done with a lots of moral values and ethics. That is the reason why I'm able to speak to you in front of you very proudly, saying that we have selections now, right? And this will be continued and even in the future also. So I request, the biggest advantage with this online is that wherever you are in the country, let it be in the cities or in the remote areas, it's not an issue. If some of you are there in other countries, say abroad, so even then also there is no issue, because we are operating through internet. Wherever you are, so you can attend our classes. So wherever you are, just by concentrating few hours every day, you can prepare for this examination. And finally, you will be writing the examination and all your doubts will be clarified through our system, which has already been provided to you. And revision classes will be there, practice tests will be conducted for both objective type and also the subjective type. And of course, so these are the mechanisms we have adopted and we are doing it very, 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 very effectively. That is the reason why every doubt of every student is being answered. Wherever there is any issue, if anybody raises an issue, that issue, I try to address that one. So only to see that wherever you are and whatever you are learning, you have to learn with lots of peace and confidence. So for this reason, every issue was addressed, and in future also, so we are developing our technology more, and your issues, if any, so will be addressed at the earliest. Say for example, somebody has commented, right? So particular faculty member did not come for 2 days. So obviously what happens, sometimes it happens in general. After all, we are human beings. The concerned faculty member health was not good. Obviously he could not come. I intimated the group, all right? So but that should not be made an issue. And one of our faculty members met with an accident some time back, and obviously so he was hospitalized for 1 month. And how can we get that person so to come and take up the classes? So meaning is simple, that a type of criticism, so that will not give you any, this that will not enhance any image for anyone. So of course, so by leaving all these criticisms, right, so we are just going ahead. We are looking towards our goal and our targets are very clear. So we are concentrating only on that what we are supposed to do for making our students as a successful candidates. That is the reason why, so we have ventured into various things like civil services groups, and we also started a batch for general studies that will be giving you the overall knowledge with respect to various subjects that are present there in the various examinations. So like this we are doing it, and this will be continued forever and ever. At the same time, our current affairs program on day-to-day basis, that enhances your skills, that enhances your knowledge like anything. And please don't leave that, whatever the examination you may be writing it. And so for my open invitation for all serious aspirants for this open competition for next year, that is 2018. So we are going to start a batch on June 5th. Serious aspirants, if interested, please join us at the earliest. So wherever you are, I know that you will not be in a position to go to various metropolitan cities, and you are not in a position to stay there because of various reasons. I can understand. So, but wherever you are, so I have the capacity to reach you. Only the thing is that you need to have the internet connection, which is available in every nook and corner of the country. That is the reason why the distance is not a barrier. So we can communicate with each other. The only thing is that your interest is important for me. Your commitment is important for me. And so we have exhibited So our values from our side. That is the reason why our deeds are speaking louder than the words today. Clear? And all the interested candidates, you are most welcome. So to join us for IAS 2018 batch, and the batch is going to be started from June 5th onwards. The rest of the details, all the details are present in our site. I'm just opening the site here. This is our site, online IAS dot kalyansir.net. So this is our site, and if you want to look at the list of our selected candidates, you may just click on this one. And the students, aspirants who would like to join for IAS 2018, you just click on this and you please click on registration. All the details are very much present here, right? All the details are very much present. And by reading this one, you will be in a position to understand, including fees, including service tax, everything is mentioned. And kindly remember, this service tax has been merged with the GST, that is going to come, that is going to be rolled out from July 1st onwards. And this is going to be increased to 18%. But as of now, this is 15% only. So please join at the earliest in order to avoid payment of the extra 3% later. And classes are going to be commenced from June 5th onwards. Fine. So we are going to start with the two subjects simultaneously. I'll tell you all these points now, but look at this. So this is the registration process, right? And if you read this, you'll be able to understand what should be the procedures. So by using NEFT, you may transfer the amount, and after that you send me the receipt, and you will be given user ID and password. Through that, you will be able to access our classes. So now I would like to say a few things to you. So with respect to the classes, what we are going to start, that is related to the general studies only. General studies prelims, 2 papers will be covered. General studies mains, 5 papers. 4 general studies papers, paper 1, 2, 3, 4, plus general essay paper. Everything will be covered thoroughly. Plus general English, which is qualifying in nature, so that is also covered as a part of our program. The only paper that is not covered is the regional language. Since you are coming from different corners of the country, it is not possible for me to take up various subjects. That is the reason why, except regional language, remaining all the things will be covered as a part of general studies. And whatever the fee structure you have seen, 69,000 rupees including service tax, which is a very reasonable one. And for the last 2 years we are charging the same thing, and even today also we are charging the same thing. We have not increased. Clear? Next, so with respect to optional subject, many of you might have some doubts. For the year 2018, if you have already decided with some optional, maybe public administration, anthropology or something, that's fine. If you have not decided with any optional, don't worry about the optional subject now. Fine. So once you start learning this general studies, so during this course of interaction, you will come to know about which is the optional that is suitable to you. Every optional is a good optional. There is no doubt about that. That is the reason why, if you look at the final list, the candidates who got selected, they are opted for different optionals, right? And that is the reason why, what is the optional, which optional you have to take, that all depends on your individual interest. Anyway, I'll be guiding you what optional that you can take it. Final decision is yours. So, but what are the program that we are starting from June 5th onwards, that is exclusively for general studies. Exclusive for general studies, preliminary, mains. And this also includes our practice test, right? And another important point I would like to say, this batch is exclusively English medium, exclusively English medium, and no other language will be used here. Clear? Next, so when it comes to this subjects, from June 5th we are starting with the 2 areas. One is Indian polity, and second one is the IR, international relations, which is a part of your paper 2 in the main examination. So whatever we are going to deal, that we are going to deal prelims and mains syllabus thoroughly and completely, so that you will be given the exposure even to the mains pattern also. So that is happening from day number one, right? So so the idea of starting these two subjects to begin with is that if you understand Indian polity, if you understand international relations, you can understand majority of the things that are happening in and around. That is the reason why we are going to initiate with these two subjects. So once these are over, third subject will be taken up, fourth subject will be taken up, like that each subject one after the other will be taken up, and every subject will be completed 100%. So we are not going to leave any subject. Clear? And when it comes to the communication, communication is one way, my dear friends, I'm telling you. Meaning, so we are delivering and you are receiving from there. Clear? And if you have any doubts, immediately you can shoot a mail to me. All right? And these your queries will be answered during the next class. But my suggestion is that I request all of you who join our academy, you are expected to attend the classes on a regular basis, right? Maximum 4 hours any day, maximum. Sometimes it may be 2 hours, and weekends I am giving you free except for first few months, but otherwise you will be given a lot of time for the revision. So for example, on June 5th we are starting batch at 4 o'clock in the morning. Clear? I get up at 3:30 every day. I get up and get ready, and I'll be sitting before you for Indian polity class. So this 4 to 6 we have Indian polity, and from 7 to 9 we have international relations, right? And after a period of time, the time may be a little modified, not for international relations. If any new faculty member is coming, depending on the availability, the time may be slightly changed from 8 to 10 or 9 to 11, like this. But under any case, for all these days, coming days, your classes will be completed by 12 o'clock in the afternoon, so that after 12 o'clock you will not have any class, and you may take rest for some time and have lunch, and after that again you start revising the subject. Enough time will be given to you for the revision, and how to revise the subject is also important, right? And every minute thing will be answered, and every doubt whatever you have in your mind, that will be clarified, and communication will be maintained throughout. So once we start our journey on June 5th, this journey, and the communication will be stopped only after completion of your interview, right? So till that time, so we maintain this relation, we maintain this communication. But only the thing is that, request from my side is that, please follow my guidelines. If I ask you to read a book, I will not ask you to read too many books, because it's not necessary. That's wastage of time. I'll ask you to read one book or two books. Otherwise, I'll ask you to read an article from so and so magazine. So like this, so we'll be doing it, and you are expected to do that. Clear? And we are going completely in the pattern of the examination. My focus will be there on IAS. Your focus should also be there on IAS. So for achieving IAS, what should be done? Everything will be done from my side, and I request your cooperation. And if you and me are working together with lots of cooperation and coordination, nothing in the universe will stop you from getting into the service. So that is the reason why, just to follow my guidelines. Clear? And that will pave a smooth way to you to get into the service. And please don't worry about the critics. And these are the people who are considered to be trolls, right? And they comment because they don't have any other work. Clear? And they try to spoil others' image, and they will try to waste others' image. And we are not going to be trapped under those comments, and they're absolutely useless. And let's not waste even a single minute on that. That is the reason why I care damn for that. Clear? So we don't care it, and we don't bother about this. You have confidence, I have the confidence. So this is a mutual conference. So we'll be going ahead. That is the reason why. So we have the selections, and you will also be there, provided you follow my simple and straight guidelines. And that is the reason why I'm asking you to dedicate complete coming 1.5 years to 2 years with me. Then you will be there. After that, you'll be joining the service, and you'll be serving the people and serving the nation, right? And these are the points I would like to say. And our winning streak will continue. There is no doubt about that. With more responsibilities, more commitments, more dedication, more ethics, more enhanced values. So our journey will keep on going. And we'll see that from every batch, maximum number of students will be selected for the services. Fine. And that's all for the day. And thank you so much, all of you. But for you, this success could not have been possible. And I thank you so much, every candidate who got selected for this IAS 2016. I congratulate every candidate, and especially Nandini from Karnataka, the first ranker. And definitely, Miss Nandini will become source of inspiration for all the girls who are present in the country. And more girls will be motivated. So by looking at people like, Nandini, last year it was Tina Dabi, so now it is Nandini. It's really wonderful thing. But I congratulate every candidate who got selected. And once again, I thank you all. But for you, this success could not have been possible. That's the reason why. So with lots of humbleness, lots of commitment, and lots of dedication, my services will be continued, right? And as usual, I say that. So because this is a happy moment, I request you to please share this information with your parents, family members, and other friends, right? So that they will also come to know, and they will also share more blessings on us. So that, so whatever the obstacles, little obstacles that are there in our route, so they'll be cleared up, and everything will be clear, and we are going to achieve more and more success. Thank you so much, and I wish you all the very best. And again, we'll meet tomorrow with current affairs classes. But otherwise, our IAS 2018 batch, that is going to begin on June 5th, 2017. All interested candidates, please join at the earliest, so to avoid the last moment rush. Okay. Thanks once again. I wish you all good luck. Thank you.